Hi, and welcome to Catherine's Low Income Prepping / Survival. Today, we're going to talk about several different things. What are you guys thinking about all this stuff in Israel going on? Um, there's a lot of things that we have to worry about nowadays. There's the food recalls, war in Ukraine and Russia, war between the Hamas, the Hezbollah, and Iran now in Israel. And also today I'm going to talk about my latest purchase, my latest item from me and my partner's survival plans, and sort of investments and sort of hedge against inflation. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but when you go to the grocery store, the price just keeps going up. I mean, last year or earlier this year or whatever it was, um, the Dollar Tree raised the price to $1.25. That was a 25% increase of inflation. So when they say there's only 3.5%, you just got to laugh at that. The government doesn't even know what they're doing right now, you know. And of course, the good things are, gas isn't really high, but it's not really low either. And other things, you go to the store to buy stuff and the prices on the stuff you're buying is still going up. Maybe that's the 3.5 that they're talking about. Um, but just to bring up different things, yeah, well, Netanyahu, I call him Yahoo, he wants to attack Iran now. Iran attacked Israel after Israel blew up their consulate. And I can understand them being upset about that. We wouldn't like it too much if somebody did that to ours, and we'd probably respond. Now, we're not going to respond in anger, um, which I feel the Israeli people, the Iranians did, excuse me, let me correct that. All right, and so who knows? So now they've got three fronts to deal with. It's a good thing that Jordan helped them shoot down some of those drones that came in. I mean, they said there was lots of drones and missiles, and we did, and several other countries helped out. So hopefully that won't spiral, but now Israel's saying they will respond to what just happened. So quid pro quo, I guess, and it's just going to keep going on. All right, so Ukraine and we're getting sidetracked from Ukraine and Russia. Russia's still going around threatening using nuclear weapons on NATO and the United States. China is just sitting there probably contemplating their navel, thinking about, ha ha ha, see, we'll get these people to screw each other up. And then we'll step in afterwards and pick up the pieces. Hopefully, our government's thinking about that. All right, and as usual, the anti gunners are still going after guns. They try one stupid thing and then it gets shut down in court. Then they try another stupid thing. Um, Magazine bans were shut down. Of course, they're saying they're going to appeal it. This is the way our justice system works. If they don't get what they want and it gets taken off, then they appeal it until they get it put back on. So who knows? Um, you have to really take all this with a grain of salt and do what you need to do for you and take care of yourself. All right. Well, anyhow, there's
Hello.
Tamra, my partner, and she's going to show. We're going to show what we got. Here's the surprise I was talking about in the last video. Um, there's a Morgan right here. Let me turn this over. This Morgan has a nice tone to it, kind of red, blue, green, kind of a copper color. Maybe
You
not
probably got
red.
to take it out.
Yeah, I probably have to take it out of the case to see it. Let me see. All right. Now, I'm not going to take the other one out, but here we go.
And you can see that better.
Yeah, you can see it. It's got a mark on it from being in the bag. You can see that too. Yep, see it's got a nice luster to it. And yes, these are real. They are from SD Bullion. Yeah, I like that tone in there. It's hard to see. It's actually got more colors than the other things, than a regular one. And hold on a second. I'm having a bit of a problem here, as usual. All right. So here is a peace dollar. You see, this one's much brighter, and it's got that luster. It's not damaged itself. The case that it's in is cracked. I ordered 2 cases. One came okay, as you saw in the other one. Yep, there's your peace dollar with the birdie. All right. The eagle on the back. It's really beautiful coin. Now, AU coins, I'm trying only to buy AU and BU. And I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we'll have to see. But anyhow, that's 2, 1 Morgan and 1 piece of the rest of the ones that we bought. Tammy, you can come over here and put down your smoker, as usual. And we got, she's not in the picture. There, don't drop them, please.
Oh, why not?
I don't want them on my toe. I'm not wearing shoes.
You're totally way from.
All right. So as you can see, it says Morgan AU. Got 1. Got 2. Got 3. Got 4. Got 5. And I like the way they put these AU stickers on there. We had a little bit of a problem when we were doing it the first time. This video didn't come out too well. Tammy started tearing the AU sticker off of just anyone, and I only wanted to tear stickers off of 2 of these. And yes, I know you can't see the coin, but I mean, they're all very nice Morgan coins. Hold that up, please.
I gotta pull my pants.
Oh, she's got to pull her pants up. Yeah, she's lost a lot of weight, by the way. She's diabetic, and she's lost a lot of weight. I'm having troubles doing this because I'm having to worry about too many things around me. Don't step on the pin that dropped on the floor, please. And here we go again.
I'm rich.
Uh-oh. She ran off with the coins. Dang her. Yep, you see. And the last Morgan. These are all 21s, by the way. And, of course, the one you saw in the case. All right. Now, you can give me the other one. Come on over here. Yep. And just give it to me. I just don't want them dropped on my foot. I've already dropped enough things on my foot. Oh, by the way, the scab came off my cut on my arm. It's healing. It's all healed up. There's no more cut. It's just kind of messed up a little bit. And of course, there's these piece ones. As you can see, they're AU piece. And I think they're all 22 or 21. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at those.
So
1922. Okay, they're all AU 22s. And of course, here's the one that got cut open. I guess I should have put that in the case cover, but that's okay. I'll just put a little tape on that. And here's the next one. So there's 3, 4, 4, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I guess there's 9.
It's supposed to be 10 of each. 11 of each.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, there's 11 of each. And the 11th one, of course, is the peace dollar. All right. Well, anyhow, it comes in this nice little box.
Bye, y'all.
Yep, she's bored now. She's going to go smoke her vape and play with her Legos, which she likes to do. We have a vast fortune in Legos. See, they even send you a nice written thing in there. And it's got a nice, what would you call it, from the Bible. Anyhow, just thought I would show that. I'll throw that over there out of the way and put these aside. So what I've decided to do is store these in this metal can inside their bubble wrap for right now. All right, so let's put these away. I just love dollars, and that's why we got the dollars. I know it's not the most silver-wise. I mean, total of 16 ounces here right now. Of course, we have some other silver, some other constitutional. I'll have to show that another day. Excuse me, I'm having to go to the floor to get the next one. So we're putting these away, and we're going to talk about some other things. So I got the side pieces on my pickup camper. Inside, you know, I line the inside up to the bed to rail top and where the camper shell connects to it. And it's really nice. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy plywood and foam for the floor so I can close that in. And I got some extra pieces of plywood over here that I'm going to put for these little like 4-inch wide wings I'm going to have on each side, maybe 5-inch. I figure I'll measure them after I get the big board in, the 4x8, because it goes, I think, about 1 inch away from each wheel well, which is good. And then I'm just going to cut the little pieces for the wings. And then, of course, I'm going to have like a wall that comes out past the wheel well, about just barely onto the plywood. And that way I can have like little bins on each side. And, of course, the bed frame's going to stick down each side after I install the locker. I got a locker I'm going to put in there. And it's long enough if I wanted to go camping or go hunting, I could put my guns in there while I'm driving out, or if I have to go to the grocery store or whatever. You know, even though we are a constitutional carry state, we still cannot drive around with loaded rifles. And I'm going to put a couple of ammo cans in there on each side of the bed. That will be underneath. That will have, you know, the mortar type ones, and they'll be able to hold the ammo that I would take, and maybe some food items, you know, because when we were camping the last couple of times, there was mice out there. I'm still trying to put away. I have this I can't chew gum and walk at the same time thing going on. So, yep, see, all of them are in here. And so I'm going to put this in the corner here. And I'll probably have to get a bigger box in a few months, because I intend to buy some more silver every month. And I'll do the same thing with the bubble wrap pouch for the other ones, for the piece. And one of my goal is have 50 piece and 50 Morgan. And that way I have 100 of them, which will be 70, a little over, I think 77 ounces. It will come to 70, it's 0.773 or 775. But anyhow, that'd be a little over 100 of them would be be 77 ounces, I guess. Seems to me that's what it would come out to. So we shall see when I weigh it. I'm going to get a scale next month. And I'm going to pick up some for my investing / inflation hedging here. Because really it's a hedge against inflation. I mean, and hopefully it's going up. So hopefully it will continue to go up. We're in it for the long term. We need to save up money, and we can't save cash. So coin collection, right? All right. So let's put this in here and then put in my other items here and cover this up. And then this is going to go inside a plastic bag. I got these weird plastic bags from the Dollar Tree. Yep, you see. I love these little cans. I buy them at secondhand stores. I got all kinds of stuff stored in all these cans. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. This is a Swiss Colony can. Makes it even more special. You never know. One day these might be worth something. But I'm going to put it inside a plastic bag. And what I was saying about this, it's actually got a calendar on it. It's a Ziploc, and it's one of those with the wide bottom. So I put this in there, and I'm closing it up. See, there you go. Hopefully that will protect the coins. And then I got my book and some of my smaller constitutional silver into. I keep track. I make these little graphs, and the green is the cash. The other stuff is the coins, and also bullion at the top. And um, as I add to it, those will get bigger. This is for this month. I'm probably going to go to 2 months at a time with um, the chart, and of course I keep track of every purchase. So about this at the dollar and a quarter tree, as I like to call it. Yeah. So I'm trying something special on this video. I'm seeing if I go over how it's going to work out for me. They don't seem to. They didn't for a while. They were wanting me to go over 15 minutes, but the other day I went 17 and it went. So I'm going to try 20 today and see if it goes in and gets loaded. I mean, they ought to know right now I'm legitimate. I'm not a bot, and I'm not. Oh, I'm not a bot. I'm not a bot. Okay. Anyhow. Uh, so my goal is to buy more coins to collect next month, and hopefully when silver goes up to 35, 40, maybe $100, who knows? People are saying crazy stuff like 25. I don't believe it will ever do that, but hey, $500, and we can get that piece of property we want. Maybe we can just do a trade with the people. Maybe they even a little cabin being on it. Maybe fenced in. I'd like to have fenced in property. And that's one of my goals, is for us to save up the money to get the rest of the tools we need, which I've got about half the tools we need to move out to the woods. And I want to get some rechargeable tools, and I want to get 400 amps of power to put on top of the truck, and I'm going to make that a charging vessel too. And we'll have a generator in the truck. So we can actually take off and go somewhere. As long as we have gas, we can run the generator. As long as we have a place to sleep, put our gear in there. That's a good second layer. I had the first layer, which was the backpacks and all the stuff, and a way to roll some of my extra guns and ammo. I got this big duffel bag on wheels. It's got like those roller skate wheels. Anyhow, um, you know, yeah, we'd still have to leave a lot of stuff if we did that, but that's better than nothing. And then we have the truck, so now I'm building this thing on the back of it, and that's going to be level 2 as I see it. And of course, level 3 will be a piece of property, and 4 will be moving from here onto the piece of property and getting set up. And 5, which is the final level I'm hoping to do, will be putting in some type of homemade bunker. I'm pretty sure that I'm capable of doing that. I'm going to try to do it using cement blocks and just buying like the air pumps, and have a solar array, a wind thing that can be folded down if it looks like we're going to go to war. And then we can pull it back up after everyone's done what they're going to do. And the same thing with the solar panels, where we can tip them where they're exactly horizontal to the ground. I've thought about this, trust me. And that way, if the last wave comes by, maybe it will just stay there. I'm hoping, if they're set in concrete. Who knows? Maybe I can get ones that will collapse down to the ground, and we can put a cover over them to protect them and just pop outside for a few minutes to take care of putting them back up and getting them working again. But a nice big bank of batteries, and maybe a generator system that's away from the place. And I'm thinking, maybe a concrete building on top, like they do for some of the AT&T shelters. They have these things called AT&T shelters that they did back in the 60s and 70s, and they're really great for storing stuff. And they have people buy them now. There's one guy that's got one online for 1.5 million. Up, I'm at 20. So remember, I love you all. Thank you for the people who have subscribed. I love your input. Tammy loves you all. Remember, give everyone you love a hug because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Save food, water, exercise your constitutional rights for right number 2, the amendment number 2, the one says you have a right to have a weapon to protect yourself. We got all these illegals coming in. They're still not stopping them. I'm hoping Trump does win, and I'm hoping he stops them. I don't agree with everything Trump's doing, but I think that's what we're going to do. So, yep, better than Biden. That's it. Better than Biden. You can BB. All right. So anyhow, remember, if you're watching this, you too are the resistance.